Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt, and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching Platoon. What do you know about this?
It's a war movie.
It's another war movie.
It did win our Patreon poll.
Yes. So we would like to thank all of our patrons for voting on this to win our war movie poll.
I believe it's Vietnam.
I believe so too.
And I think we have a good number of big names in this.
This is interesting because one of the last war movies we watched was Apocalypse Now, and that had Martin Sheen, and now I believe we have Charlie Sheen.
Right. So we have Charlie Sheen. I know a couple of people commented to look out for a very young Johnny Depp.
Yeah, and we also have Willem Dafoe, which we saw with Boondock Saints.
Right. Loved it. Loved him in Boondock Saints.
Yeah, excellent.
So I'm actually very excited to see him again.
Right. I don't know if this is more of a straight up just like war film or something, because some of the other films that we saw, like Full Metal Jacket and Apocalypse Now, they're much different than a lot of other war films. So I'm not really quite sure where this lands.
Yeah, I'm really excited to kind of check it out. It's been so highly recommended. And it seems like it is actually might be a lot of people's favorite war film.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to watch it.
Yeah, me too. So if you would like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on Twitch, Instagram, or Twitter, all of those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie.
Look like kids.
Right? Such a young Charlie Sheen. Looks like maybe there are replacements or something.
Maybe.
Oh, 65 and a wake up. Oh, Lord.
Stepping off the plane to see dead bodies and bruised soldiers. Forrest Whitaker. Okay.
Keith David.
Oh, Keith David. Oh. That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Willem. He already looks crazy. Just moving through such thick jungle. Oh. Ooh, this looks like a dangerous hole.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass out.
Oh, fuck. He's having a rough time. Jeez, just
I'll
books?
haul it for you. Next time you check with me first, all right?
I already love Willem Dafoe. They got a nice little setup here, all things considered.
Just looks so hot.
Yeah.
I hate it already, and it's only been a week. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Jeez, a week in, he seems already super defeated.
Just got 15 clicks north.
He's from Scrubs.
Claymore strung up in the trees. All right, Sergeant, who do you want on ambush?
He's from Desperate Housewives.
Is he really?
You don't know shit, Barnes, and chances are we're gonna run into something. Think about it.
Guy's in 3 years. He thinks he's Jesus fucking Christ or something.
3 years?
Men, it's necessary for me to give the orders. Yes, sir.
Oof. That was an interesting interaction.
Tuck this in. Shit can this. Don't need this. Look, in case anything happens to you, don't yell out, okay?
Okay.
At least he's like helpful and somewhat comforting and stuff, because this is gonna be a nightmare. Whoa, that was an intense lightning strike.
They come from the end of the line, most of them. They're the unwanted. Yet they're fighting for our society and our freedom. They're the best I've ever seen, Grandma.
Wonder if his notes back to Grandma are gonna get any worse as time goes on.
Flick the safety off and bang on that sucker 3 times. 3 times, I got it.
I hope he has it.
Hi, motherfucker. It's your shift, man.
So pissed off that he just woke up. Oh no. He's not awake enough.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Got a huge bite on his forehead.
Yeah, on his cheek, too.
Oh my god. Something's moving.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Oh man, you just hear his heartbeat.
Oh, no.
Get that claymore. They're so close.
Motherfucking Claymore! Fucking safety off! What?
He didn't even take the safety off.
Relax, man. It's a scratch. He let him walk right up on us. He was sleeping on his goddamn ship.
I mean, it wasn't really him who fell asleep during his shift.
No, it wasn't. He totally blamed him.
Yeah.
You let him walk right up on us. You don't do shit.
Just shut up, Junior.
It's not so bad. Diane.
I feel like he's just like going into shock or something.
Yeah, I thought he just had a scratch.
Hang in there. You're gonna make it.
Oh, this guy is a lot more than a scratch.
Yeah.
Come on,
Fuck.
Gardner. Help me. Don't give up.
We'll take a good look at this lump of shit.
Jeez.
You don't sleep on no fucking ambush.
Does he know?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I didn't fall asleep, Sergeant.
Excuses are like assholes, Taylor. Everybody got one.
Gonna be alive if he had a few more days to learn something.
I thought he was going to not say anything, but he did try to be like, he's the one who fell asleep. No one gave a shit anyways because he's the new guy.
Yeah.
Got light duty. 3 days worth.
No shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Taylor. How long you got left?
Yeah, he just started.
Think positive, dude.
I volunteered. I told him I wanted the infantry.
You was a crazy fucker. Giving up college?
I figured why should just the poor kids go off to war and the rich kids always get away with it?
You gotta be rich in the first place to think like that.
Really good point.
Look like you're doing all right there, Sergeant.
Yeah, and I ain't even cheating yet. Sometimes I just look at a guy. This fella's not gonna make it.
He's so annoying.
The guy from Scrubs? Yeah.
These guys are having a blast.
Seriously. Of course, the California guy's enjoying it. Just some good old bonding.
There's been a lot of movement near the Cambodian border.
Yeah, who's making that noise?
Bunker. Where?
Oh my god, right in front of them?
They just missed them.
Yeah, the fire's still going. They either just missed them or they're still hiding
Around.
somewhere. That's gotta be so terrifying to go in there. Oh my god.
That is tiny.
Like, there's no way to be stealthy down there for him. Because he has a light giving himself away and he has no idea where he's going.
And the sound of the water.
Yeah. Ooh, fuck.
Sorry.
It's okay. You scared me and then I got scared immediately right after.
Look what we've got, Sal.
Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
I'm waiting for like a booby trap. Fuck! Oh! His arms are just totally off. God.
Tell 6 we need engineers. The NVA out of here been spotted in the village. 6 says we gotta get there ASAP.
Hey, where's Manny?
Manny!
It was King who found him. About 1,000 yards downriver.
Oh my god.
How? Like, how did they even manage that?
Yeah, they must have captured him quietly and snuck off with him. I mean, this is their jungle. They know how to live and move around in it. I mean, after what they just saw to one of their own men, they're gonna tear through this village.
Give me your Willie Pete.
Who's still in there? I think that was just a little boy.
Get the fuck out of the hall. Move.
Be cool, they're scared, man. Sick of this fucking shit. Come on, motherfucker, move! Why didn't you listen to me, huh? Why? Why the fuck didn't you listen to me?
No idea what you're
Do him,
saying.
man. Do him.
Motherfucker! Oh, be there!
Jesus. Oh my god.
Honey, we leave now. Nobody saw a fucking thing.
Jesus. Taylor just broke so quickly. I think he immediately regretted it, but what he just witnessed inside that hut.
Why we kill the pigs? They're farmers. They gotta make a living, all that kind of shit.
Holy shit.
Starts talking, or I'm gonna waste more of them. Tell him, Leonard!
This is brutal.
Got it, right? Right?
Half of them want to kill everyone, the other half don't know what to do.
Burn!
Fuck you think you're doing? You ain't a firing squad, you piece of shit!
Yeah, fuck that guy. This is just pure chaos.
You're done, liars! I swear to fucking God, you're dead!
Captain, that's the torch this place. You hear that?
Why the fuck didn't you do something?
What are you talking about? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Elias.
After all that, they're just gonna destroy the village too. This is insane.
Get out of here! The fuck off!
Oh shit, they were just raping a girl.
Homosexual, tell him?
He's a fucking human being, man! Don't fucking get it, do you, man?
They just terrorized this village and these people.
It's like one thing to be angry about what happened before they arrived there, but that was like an entirely other level.
My report, sir, will include Lieutenant Wolf as being witness to the shooting.
I want a full report from you on this when we get back to the CP. If I find out there was an illegal killing, there will be a court-martial.
I mean, a Christian don't go around a village cutting off heads and shit.
I don't know, brothers, but I'm hurting real bad inside.
It really feels like half of the men feel like they just need to kill everyone they see, and the other half are just like, what the hell do we do? Because they're even unsure of themselves.
Mm-hmm. This is still a war, and like, you can't really trust anyone, but that was like...
Yeah. I love this place at night. There's no right or wrong in them. They're just there. Barnes believes in what he's doing. 65? Yeah. Now, no. We're gonna lose this war. We've been kicking other people's asses. It's time we got ours kicked.
Interesting conversation between the two.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So over the years, one of them has gotten more bloodthirsty, and the other one is just over it.
Yeah.
Just as easily could have been
suspicion and hate.
The other way around.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're fighting each other.
Exactly. That's exactly what's happening. I feel like this is like a trap.
Yeah,
again.
this is too out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
It's an ambush. They were just fucking waiting for us here. I know where he goes.
Jeez. So much for not knowing what he's doing now. He's the one charging forward.
It's like really getting up there.
Yeah. Jeez. Just got a little pile of mud
Yeah, I was
protecting
gonna say
him.
that is not enough.
Oh, is that their own? Oh, he gets some shrapnel on his back.
Oh no.
Fuck.
You ignorant asshole! What the fuck coordinates you given? Get fire! Check your fire!
So it was friendly fire.
What is he doing?
This is just a mess all around. Jeez.
You tell everybody to pull back to the church. What about Elias? You just haul ass too, Lieutenant.
He's gonna pull everyone out of there instead of giving support to Elias. That's a lot.
Over.
It's 3 against like 20.
I got 2 of them fuckers, man.
I got one.
Oh my god, the California guy got hit.
Kiss my ass, man. I never thought I'd get hit.
Did you hear the arty shift? We're pulling back.
But Elias is still out there, Sarge.
Taylor, I'll get him.
There's no fucking way Barnes is gonna go get him. Oh shit, they're moving fast.
No way. There's like 20 of them.
Okay. He's moving through them. Jeez, Elias. Fucking kidding me. This dude is just pure evil.
Elias is dead. Fall back with a platoon. He's dead. Get moving.
No witnesses.
Go find him.
Yeah, go check. Fucking Barnes. I mean, I shouldn't be shocked considering he killed an unarmed woman. So many of them.
What?
He's alive?
Did he say Elias?
Yeah.
Holy shit, he has all of those guys chasing him?
They gonna get him?
I don't know, they have enough helicopters, I would hope. There's still a lot down there. He knows he fucking lied. See it right in his eyes.
I know that he killed him. I saw his eyes when he came back in. I say we frag that fucker tonight.
Knife or not.
Fucking kill him.
Anyway you cut it, Barnes is a fucking murderer.
You ain't never been right about nothing. The only thing that could kill Bonds is Bonds.
Oh. This is bad. I just stab him right in the throat right now.
Experts. Elias is full of shit.
Jesus.
You want to kick ass. Well, here I am, all by my lonesome.
Do it. Take him up on
60
his
boys
word.
against me.
They're not gonna do it.
They're not gonna do it, but they should. Fucking kill this guy.
He's not gonna get what he deserves.
You motherfucker!
There you go. Come on, you have to beat him up. He's practically drunk. Oh, fucker.
Some witnesses to this one.
Seriously.
What you all know about that?
Jesus, he rivals one of the most hated people in a movie for me.
Mm-hmm.
He might take the top spot. And I really hope Taylor has an opportunity to kill Barnes in the field.
Looks like you got Elias' squad now. Barnes up here, King down there.
There are 5 live bodies left, sir.
I don't want to hear it, because to tell you the truth, I don't give a shit, okay?
You got a lot of people killed.
Yeah.
Hey, King, collect up your shit. Your orders just come through. You got 10 minutes to make the last fucking chopper out of here, man. Because if you're not on it, I'm gonna be.
Please get to the chopper. You're taking too long to talk. I just want you to get safe.
I was hoping you'd put me on that chopper with King out of here. What do you say there, Cheaperoni?
I'm telling you, no. Get back in your foxhole.
I mean, I got a bad feeling.
Everybody gotta die sometime, Red.
Jeez. He's just a villain for everyone.
And they do need all of the men that they can get, but this is something else.
Pin down, sir. Pin down. They're in the fucking trees. I don't know where the map is, Captain. They're all around us, sir. Moving in, hundreds of them.
Whoever's on this other line is really in some deep shit. No one left.
3 Alpha 6, if you can't talk, son, just key your handset twice, over.
Jeez.
This lighting is crazy.
Right? But to like track their way back, maybe?
Yeah.
Oof.
Anything behind you don't identify itself, fucking blow it away, okay?
Jeez, now they're all surrounded.
2, right, stay here. Stay cool. I'll be right back.
What is that? Just an intense flare?
They're all over the place! Hundreds of them! Moving this way! They're right on my ass! They ain't stopping for shit!
Jesus, right after they're told not to leave.
There!
Oh, he finally took the safety off. It's really just like shooting at bushes. Like you can't even see anything.
Get out of the fucking hole! I gotta fly!
Oh. Jeez, good call to get the hell out of there. Oh my god. She's just charging straight down this hill.
This is so chaotic.
Yeah. Oh! Just knocked himself out on the tree? Oh my god. They're getting really abused right now.
Yeah.
They're just breaking through everything. Holy shit.
Captain, we've been overrun. We're pulling back. Over. They're all over the perimeter. Now
Yeah, they're completely surrounded.
We'll hold in place.
I honestly don't think anyone's gonna survive.
For the record, it's my call. Expend all remaining in my perimeter.
They gotta just drop it on themselves practically. Oh. No way. He actually just saved Barnes. Oh my god. He was gonna do it.
What just happened?
That was insane. Who's even left?
Where's Barnes?
Yeah, I don't know where Barnes is. There's someone's moving over there. Is this Barnes?
Get me a medic.
Fuck no.
Do it.
Yes. Even though it scared me. Yes.
I didn't think he was gonna do it.
He needed to die.
You alright? You what?
I'm glad he got the opportunity to kill Barnes without any witnesses.
How you doing?
I'm just fine, sir.
Well, that's good, because you got second platoon.
Oh no. Just the aftermath of that battle.
You know, in the light of day, you're just like seeing all of it.
We did not fight the enemy. We fought ourselves.
Yeah.
Those of us who did make it have an obligation to build again, find a goodness and meaning to this life.
All right, that was Platoon. What'd you think?
That was, like, disturbing.
That was very weird. I still don't know how to feel.
Yeah, I know, the comments that we had received about this film were that this was one of the most realistic movie portrayals of Vietnam.
Some of the stuff that we've seen, like Full Metal Jacket and Apocalypse Now, it was very unique, very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like Apocalypse Now, the war was almost like a backdrop.
Mm-hmm.
Full Metal Jacket, that was I don't even know how to explain that one either. But this one definitely showcased a lot of just the brutality of the war itself.
Yeah, and really, like Charlie Sheen's character says at the very end there, it's like they're the enemy amongst each other.
Yeah, the enemy was within them.
It was just very dark.
There was stuff that happened in this movie that I had never really seen before. Specifically that whole village scene. Everything up until that point was pretty general. Like
Mm-hmm.
it felt like just like a general war movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to that village scene, which, all of the men were obviously in a very shitty mindset because they literally saw some horrific display of one of their own dead.
Mm-hmm.
And just some of the decisions that were made in that village, I don't know, that was incredibly rough to just witness.
Yeah, I think that was like the turning point was when, they found the body.
Yeah.
And obviously they were all extremely angry. Like, this is like very personal now.
Yeah.
As opposed to just being someone, kind of caught up in this war, which I feel like was kind of a lot of the conversation that we got back at the base camp, was that it was such a surprise that Charlie Sheen's character had been drafted, or that he had volunteered. So it just seemed like they were fighting to fight. But then that is when it turned personal. And that just, there was like, it turned personal and there was like two sides.
Yeah.
To how far they were willing to go.
And they even mentioned that like in the dialogue,
Yeah.
that it felt split between Elias and Barnes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they strolled up into that village and they were kicking shit over, killing the pigs. I mean, there was a few individuals who were the obvious, more shitty people, but that was just rough. I mean, on one hand, you have the fact that they saw Manny's body, displayed horrifically,
Mm-hmm.
and they had the sense that whoever did that was in this village still.
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to get that information out, and there's people hiding from them, and I'm sure they're frustrated, they're over it. This is well into the war,
Right.
I assume, so everything just came to this boiling point. But what we saw was children being threatened to be murdered by Barnes, an unarmed woman being killed by Barnes, mostly just because she wouldn't shut up.
Yeah, she was just shouting.
It's not like she was like trying to attack anyone.
No.
She was just shouting because they were, I believe that was probably her husband that they were interrogating.
Yeah.
And even it's the frustration of like the language barrier.
Mm-hmm.
So often, it's like them screaming at them in English and saying like, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, no, they clearly don't.
Yeah.
Or maybe they do. I don't know. Like some of them do, maybe.
Right.
So it's just this horrifically difficult situation. And then it even finalized with they were raping people.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just, I don't know. I've never seen something like that where it was just like this crazy tear between good and evil in an already evil situation.
Yeah, I feel like it was just so extreme.
Yeah.
Like there was one way or the other. There wasn't like a middle ground of people that were just kind of like standing back and witnessing this happen. It was like you were fully partaking in it or you were like completely against it. And yeah, that display in that village was just like so disturbing to watch all the way through until they were leaving and
destroyed it on the way out.
Yeah, like all of it was just awful. And then Barnes was clearly just an evil human being.
Yeah, he had a certain ego or arrogance about him that it seemed like it was his he seemed like an authoritarian like figure. Like it was all about his decision. You have to fall in line, and he was the leader of the machine.
Yeah, and if you were against that, then you had a massive problem. And I feel like that was the problem with Willem Dafoe's character.
Yeah.
Was that they would butt heads, but to take it to the point of killing him in cold blood when there would be no proof. And I mean, technically he didn't even kill him. He shot him and then he left him for dead.
Yeah, and then lied about it.
Yeah, if Charlie Sheen's character had actually gone and found him, he would have seen that he was still alive.
I think Barnes is also the type of individual who, if Taylor, Charlie Sheen's character, would have said, like, let me go check or something, or let me go get the body or something, Barnes probably would have just shot him too.
Yeah.
And just said, oh, they both died.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, that it wasn't very difficult to hate that Barnes individual.
No,
like,
not at all.
Actively rooting for his death. And that scene where he killed Willem Dafoe's character, like, you just, you know, it had the close-up of their eyes. And that's just the difference is, like, Elias, for as much as he hated Barnes, they're still on the same side.
Yes.
So when he saw Barnes, he had a smile on his face.
Yeah.
After all of that shit, after fighting with him, after seeing what he did, you know, it was still like, oh, this person in the jungle is my ally.
Yeah, like, he was happy to see somebody else on his side after he had just gone through like quite a few people.
He killed quite a few enemies. He
Yeah.
probably, you know, saved a lot of people by being a distraction or by stopping them from getting reinforcements. And so that's just the differences of the people that even through the issues that they had with each other, Elias in the heat of battle would put that aside.
Yeah.
Because it's all about, you know, them winning, them surviving. But for Barnes, it was this person disrespected me and disobeyed me, or, you know, openly challenged me in the open, and, you know, he's too much of a ruler to accept that.
Right. And I mean, he was likely going to be court-martialed if they did go through with that.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was also definitely to destroy the evidence, which would have been, you know, the people who would be willing to speak up against him.
Right.
So that was just the fact that, you know, he's running in the field and has all of these people behind him shooting at him, and they have to watch him die as they fly away in safety.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah, and Taylor made like eye contact with Barnes.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, you know.
Oh yeah, I know that you
I know, you know.
They both spoke a lot by just looking at each other.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I mean, the final battle of this was devastating.
I just like, it was almost impossible to even like know what was happening, who was still even alive, because it was just like chaos, like utter chaos. The lighting, the shooting, like everyone was split up, and then they made it all the way back to like, I don't know if it's their base, but kind of like where they were stationed,
right,
like all the way back at the border, and that was like
wildly overrun.
Yeah.
Like they pretty much just napalmed their whole own position.
Yeah.
Just because it was so gone.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how they even survived that.
No.
So that was insane because like you said, I mean, it was literally just the enemies just everywhere, really.
Yeah.
Like, and then you had the character who, you know, survived, and then he was like, oh shit, I have an opportunity to stab myself here to make it look like I can go home. You had Red, who almost felt like the right hand, like the second guy up to Barnes. But even he, you know, it's almost like he was kind of friendly with Barnes, but when that one evil guy with the shotgun killed the guy with the one leg in the hut and stuff, even he was like, let's just get the fuck out of here. Like, I won't say anything. And, and he wanted to get the hell out of there too. Like he had the ability to go away for a couple of days, and, you know, that was devastating. He, you know, hid to save his life, and then when he finally gets out of there too, they're like, oh, you have like second platoon now.
Yeah.
It almost seemed like he's like, ooh, I've survived this, I get to go somewhere. And it's like, nope, you're right back in it.
Yeah.
And it's like, was that karma for him because he was essentially allied with Barnes?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, he didn't step up to do anything to stop Barnes.
No, he may not have done anything bad himself, but he was, you know, kind of like in the movie how they said there's two sides. He was on the wrong side. So that was a super interesting movie, because I don't really know a lot of, or have ever experienced a movie where the same side had such major differences within themselves.
Yeah.
And the fact that a lot of people say this is the most realistic interpretation of how things really happened, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know a lot. I could say I know very little about the Vietnam War, but I know that it was very gruesome in terms of stuff that everyone did.
Right.
So if this is, what people say is a very accurate interpretation, that's just nightmarish.
Yeah, no, it was awful. I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, obviously I knew that this film was going to be brutal. We're back in Vietnam. We've only seen Full Metal Jacket and Apocalypse Now, which were both rough watches as well. So I assumed that this was going to be a hard watch, but that was like a whole other level. I just wasn't anticipating something that bad.
I was assuming that Platoon would be more like action war focused.
Yeah.
And that the other two films that we watched were more like psychological, like deeper stories, and that this would just be more generally about the war itself.
Right.
But this turned to be something completely different, which was me as a viewer looking at this to be like, I really dislike a lot of these American soldiers.
Yeah.
And because of their decisions.
Yeah.
And it was just like, that's crazy. I've never felt like that watching a movie from the American viewpoint.
Perspective. Yeah. No, yeah, you're totally right. I hadn't really thought about that, but this was definitely like a very unique film.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I mean, I was rooting for Barnes' death.
Yeah.
Who was an American soldier.
Yeah.
So it was just.
Yeah, I mean, he was pure evil.
Yeah, the epitome of evil.
Yeah.
But this movie will absolutely stick with me just for how it made me feel watching some of these scenes. So, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that was a rough watch.
For what this movie made us feel, I mean, the cast was incredible.
Incredible. I was not expecting such a loaded cast.
Yeah, tons of people, and I think there's a lot more people that we probably recognize but can't really place them.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to look it up because this was a stacked cast. They were all incredible.
Yeah.
Just the filmmaking of this too. There was some incredibly tense scenes.
And the camera work and the silence.
We say silence, but it's like no noise except for standard jungle noise.
Right, but even that was just like so few and far between. Like you hear a little bit of a bird, or you hear a little crackle of like, some movement in the brush or anything like that. Like it took a toll on you when you're in this and you're so focused and it's just quiet.
And there was a lot of shots that almost gave you the feeling like it was an enemy perspective. And then nothing would happen.
Yes.
And
yeah, when you were like kind of looking at people.
Yeah, you would look at a specific person and be like, oh, this person's going to get shot. And then nothing would happen. It would just go to something and you're like, it made you feel like you couldn't trust what you were seeing.
And I feel like it did a good job because then in the moments where something did happen, I feel like we were shocked quite a few times.
Right, yeah. So it really kind of threw you for a loop.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we've watched a lot of war stuff recently. And this is all really new to you.
Yeah.
I mean, all of these movies are new to me too. But I'm just a little bit more accustomed to seeing just like action violence and stuff like that. So this has been really heavy.
Yeah, it's honestly starting to take a little bit of a toll on me.
Yeah, we need to have a couple of comedy movies or something in a row because this movie was amazing, but it was very dark.
Very.
And it's it's hard to just watch this and then be like, all right, time for bed.
Yeah.
Like, this is a very impactful film, and I could see why it was so highly suggested. And it kind of feels like, a lot of people talk about this top 3 of Platoon, Apocalypse Now, and Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, for Vietnam films.
Yeah, there are more, but I think, a lot of people always say, like, these are the top 3.
Yeah, especially after we put out Apocalypse Now, it was very much like, okay, you've seen these 2.
Gotta watch Platoon.
Yes.
So we watched it. It was great. Very moving. And it's going to stick with us for a very long time. So if you would like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we have reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all of those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.